leading to breakthroughs that appear sudden but are in fact the result of countless unnoticed steps. This principle is why many overnight successes are actually years in the making. The musician who suddenly gains recognition has likely spent a decade honing their craft. The business that becomes an industry leader has likely invested years in perfecting its operations. The athlete who dominates their field has likely dedicated thousands of hours to training. Success, more often than not, is simply the visible manifestation of years of unseen, consistent effort. Ultimately, consistency is what transforms potential into reality. It is the bridge between initial enthusiasm and lasting achievement. Those who commit to steady progress, regardless of obstacles, distractions, or the absence of immediate results, are the ones who build legacies. The power of consistency lies in its quiet, unrelenting presence, the knowledge that small actions, repeated over time, lead to extraordinary outcomes. In a world that often seeks shortcuts and immediate gratification, those who embrace the long road, understanding that true mastery is a process, will always find themselves ahead. Actions hold more weight than words because they are the true reflection of intention, commitment, and character. In a world where words can be easily spoken and promises made without genuine follow-through, it is only through consistent actions that trust and respect are truly built. This principle applies across all aspects of life relationships, careers, and personal development, shaping how individuals are perceived and how they influence those around them. While words can inspire, it is action that defines a person's integrity and reliability over time. Trust is not established through declarations, but through repeated, tangible proof of dependability. A friend who constantly reassures but never shows up in moments of need is ultimately unreliable, whereas one who may not always articulate their support but is present in difficult times becomes someone deeply trusted. Consider a parent who tells their child they will always be there for them, but fails to attend important events in their life. The child may grow up doubting the words because the actions never reinforce them. On the other hand, a parent who consistently provides emotional and practical support without the need for constant verbal affirmation creates a bond built on true security. In romantic relationships, partners who express love not only through words, but through acts of kindness, patience, and daily commitment foster a stronger connection than those who rely solely on verbal reassurances. The small, consistent efforts, listening actively, remembering details that matter, being present in difficult moments carry far greater weight than grand performative gestures. Leadership, too, is measured not by what one says, but by what one does. A leader who demands excellence but does not exemplify it, it loses credibility. While one who leads by example gains respect and loyalty. A CEO who claims to value teamwork, yet isolates themselves from their employees, creates a disconnect, whereas one who actively engages with their team, supports their growth, and participates in the daily challenges of the organization earns genuine admiration. Consider historical figures known for their leadership. Those who left the greatest impact were not the ones who merely spoke about change, but the ones who took decisive action to make it happen. A general who fights alongside their soldiers gains their unwavering loyalty, while one who commands from a distance loses their respect. Leaders who take responsibility for failures, demonstrate resilience in adversity, and work alongside their teams rather than above them, build organizations and movements that stand the test of time. This principle is equally relevant in professional settings where competence is proven through results rather than promises. An employee who constantly talks about their abilities but fails to meet deadlines or deliver quality work will not advance, whereas one who quietly and consistently performs well will earn recognition and opportunities. A business that markets itself as customer-focused but provides poor service will soon lose credibility, while one that consistently delivers quality, even without excessive self-promotion, will build a loyal customer base. The most successful brands are those that let their actions, product quality, reliability, customer service speak for them. Consider two companies, one that advertises exceptional service but fails to follow through, and another that does not make exaggerated claims but earns trust through consistent, excellent delivery. Over time, the latter will develop a stronger reputation and a more dedicated clientele. In personal development, many individuals talk about their aspirations but struggle to take concrete steps toward them. Someone who frequently states their desire to get fit but never commits to an exercise routine will see no progress. In contrast, a person who takes small, steady actions, waking up earlier to work out, making healthier choices, staying consistent, will eventually achieve transformation. The same applies to learning a new skill. Declaring an intention to master an instrument or a language means little without the discipline of regular practice. The most accomplished individuals are not those who discuss their goals the most, but those who commit to daily efforts toward achieving them. The distinction between dreamers and achievers lies not in what they say, but in what they do repeatedly. Integrity is also deeply tied to action. A person's character is not measured by their words, but by their consistent behavior over time. Someone who claims to value honesty but engages in deceit contradicts their own principles. In contrast, a person who quietly upholds integrity in their dealings, even when no one is watching, earns deep respect. The old adage that character is what you do when no one is looking highlights the fundamental truth that authenticity is demonstrated through choices, not declarations. People who embody reliability, who keep their commitments, who uphold their values consistently, are the ones who earn lasting trust. Beyond personal integrity, social impact is also driven by actions rather than rhetoric. Advocacy and awareness campaigns are important, but real change happens when individuals and organizations take concrete steps toward solutions. A person who speaks passionately about a cause but does not contribute time, effort, or resources remains ineffective, while someone who quietly takes action, volunteering, donating, educating others, creates real impact. Social progress is not driven by slogans alone, but by people who commit themselves to making a tangible difference. Consider